Around here, we live in the desert, and we'll do this rain or shine. Let me introduce you to Joe Reed.
Hi, my name is Joe Reed, and I'm an auctioneer here at Big Star Auction.
John Jackson, and I work for Big Star Auctions.
My name is Sharon, and I work for Big Star Auctions.
Hi, I'm Billy Aiken, and I work for Big Star Auctions.
My name is Debbie Seward. I'm the co-owner of Big Star Auctions.
7, 8, 9, 9.
My name is Phil Seward. I'm the owner of Big Star Auctions.
Episode 4.
But you don't pay tax on coins, so I gotta bring it up separate.
Oh, okay. That's all right.
Tell me you didn't buy that either. And why does it have a lot A on it?
These got to be last week.
This is some very nice coins.
I told Debbie I'm ready.
100 pieces of stock right here from 1969. They're still in business. You already checked, didn't you? Alrighty, on this 100 shares of stock, 5, now 6. Finally bid now 6, now 6. When you go 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Once, twice, sold it $5. Same way, share number 420.
Sold it $45, number 108.
Give them a round of applause. You can hang it this way. You can hang it that way, this way. Well, maybe not that way anymore.
Let me get it going. No interest? Well, set it back and we'll try something else.
2.
2, now 3. $2 bid, now 3, now 3. You got 3. $2 bid, now 3. Only not done. Sold it $2 your way.
I'm gonna put it right next to my Picasso.
All right, number 420.
Right next to my Picasso.
Right next to
Oh, this thing is so heavy. We have a Remington bronze here, weighs about 125 pounds. I have no idea how she's going to get it out of there. What we have here is a Remington bronze reproduction, and it is heavy. This thing probably weighs about 150 pounds. Bronze was for sale. We had a $1,000 reserve on it at the beginning. We didn't meet that the last time. I called my client. He says, just sell it. So we sold it today for $475, which was an excellent deal for the person that bought it. That's the auction business.
I don't know. Could you tell me?
We got a 1920 Lincoln Head Cent. Where's the main copy? You remember when a few weeks ago we had this out on the block? And there's a lot of folks at Barbie and Ken. This Star Trek edition is going to be very valuable to them. And I went ahead and bought this because I think it's got some really great value. We found folks out there that are willing to pay well over $100 for this, and I don't remember what I bought for it, $10, $12, something like that. But we're going to go ahead and hand this off to another consigner that I know that works off of eBay. And we're going to let him go ahead and consign this out on eBay. Maybe we can pull in $100, $150 for this rare collector's edition.
Do people steal at Big Star Auctions?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question. It's really kind of comical when you think about shoplifting. Now, we're all adults. We all know that shoplifting is bad. You don't want to teach your children that. A few months back, for instance, we had a lady come in, and she came to me and she says, that lady over there put something in her purse. And I went, really? And she says, yeah, it was that lady right over there. I'm like, don't point, it's okay. And I says, I thank you for letting me know. And I'll go ahead and look at the video. So, because there's cameras all around the facility, and that's announced to people for security reasons and things like that. So I went in my cashier's office and I pulled up the video. And I'm looking at the video, and this is before the sale. And what I can see is I can see this specific lady. She's got a large purse over her shoulder this way. And she's walking up and down the aisles of the merchandise, and she's looking like most people do. Well, she gets down to the end, and I watch her take her purse over her head and put it on her shoulder. Now the purse is hanging down lower, and it's open. It's a purse this big. It's huge. And it's right at table level. And she disappears from view. And then she comes back, and she's still in view again. And I really don't see her take anything on the video. But this is what's comical. I watch her go over there. She sits in the crowd. She's back about 3 rows. And she takes her purse, and she sets it on her lap. And of all things, she opens it up, and she starts rearranging the things in her purse that she just shoplifted. And when another person happened to get close to her, she took her bid card and put it over her purse. Like this. And okay, so I'm seeing her. I can't see what she's got in her purse, but I can see her purse is huge. And I go rewind the video back. Purse is narrow, small. You go back to when she's sitting with the purse on her lap, it's huge. Okay, so this is the funny part. What do? Do you go over and berate a 75-year-old woman for shoplifting in front of the rest of the crowd? Well, I really can't prove it. And I learned a long time ago, you don't ask what's in a lady's purse. No, you just don't. It don't work. So this is what I did. I got on the block, the sale starts, and I just happened to mention, folks, we want to remind you that there are video cameras behind me and all around the facility here that is for security purposes, promotional purposes, and things like that. And I'm going to let you know right now that if you're caught shoplifting, we will prosecute you. So, folks, we want to remind you, no big coolers, no big purses, grocery bags, things like that are allowed in the ring. Her eyes go, it's time for us to go. She elbows her husband, whispers in his ear, and I watch all 3, there were 3 in the group, watch all 3 of them get up, and out they go. And then the lady who told me in the beginning, she says, well, what are you going to do about that? And I says, ma'am, I watched the video. I'll take care of it. That's what I'm doing about it right now. I'm not calling the police. We're not going to have a big hoopla going on over here over 27 cents worth of merchandise.
Did you know that Debbie Seward, Philip Seward's wife and Big Star Auctions partner, is also a master crochet artist in her spare time?
These are 1920 pattern, first edition crocheted gloves. I made this one and put it in the fair last year, and I won first place on this one. And because I crochet all the time, my husband was upset that I didn't make anything for him. So I got out my pattern book and I found the pattern for the deer and made it into a curtain, and I entered it in the Yuma County Fair 5 years ago, and I won first place.
Your lucky day, folks. You caught me without my hat on. See? Look, I'm going to blind you there. That's a solar panel for a sex machine. That's what my wife tells me, at least. But sometimes I got to do the work in here. You know, I'm a man of many hats. Right now, no hat.
Complaining about my back.
I've got a golf cart,
So
decanter.
somebody thought I needed this. It
and-
looks just like me.
Big Star Auctions.
The clothing and all the books and those miscellaneous things so you guys can run. Okay?
That's
You
great.
got any suggestions? Questions?
Nope.
Complaints?
Many of them.
Keep them to yourself.
All right.
Okay, well that takes care of that. I think we'll just run. Have a good sale.
Excellent.
You the man. Get your mic.
Big Star Auctions. Remember the jukebox in episode 1? Well, it was not sold. Let's find out the latest.
As you can see, I'm standing next to this jukebox again. I don't know what I'm going to do here. It has one CD in it. I think what I may have to do is have them fill it up with music, because the Patsy Cline is just not selling this machine. I don't know why. We needed $1,000 for it. It should have brought it, but it's not, and I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'll just keep playing Patsy Cline in it and enjoying it as long as I have it. But we live in Yuma, Arizona. We get more sun than anywhere else on the planet, and it's really, really hard to sell a tanning bed.
Can't sell it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Now, what I'm going to do right now is get out of it. Because, as you can see, I got enough tan. When it comes to estates and how they get to us, folks usually contact us. They're downsizing, things like that. I had a client call me. She wanted to downsize her estate because she was in very poor health. She told me, I want to get my estate settled before I pass away. And I said, well, Sherry, I'm here to help you. I'm here to do anything that you need me to do, but you're not going anywhere, not too soon or anything like that. But we're here to help you. We set up a sale. We had a really beautiful, very successful sale. And once I got all the paperwork done, I went back over to her house to fund her. I sat down with her and we talked about the whole sale. She was very happy that we'd done a great job for her and all that. And she thanked me because now she could go. And 2 days later, she passed away. Here at Big Star Auctions, people come in for a lot of reasons in order to sell their things. One of the things that is common for us this time of year is someone will pass away back home or something like that, and their heirs will come out over the summer and contact us because they really don't know what to do. I mean, mom and dad have collected all these things, and lots of times the kids just really have no interest in them, and they'll contact us here at Big Star Auctions to help them get these things taken care of for them. And it can be a difficult time. Sometimes people will be so grief-stricken, they're just almost speechless. They can't even hardly speak to you. And that's where the years of my experience of working with people and working with death and heirs and things like that, you just got to give your heart out to people. That's why they call. It's real. We've always been in the business to help people. Then they get a tear out of me, a shoulder to cry on. Hugs are free. But it's all part of being part of my community, part of the people, part of the process. You just can't go in there being completely neutral with a business-like attitude because it's too hard. You just can't be cold-shouldered with people. They're reaching out for you. So that's what we're here for. Different clients bring me these feathers. This feather here is a pheasant feather. This feather here is a turkey feather. This one is a peacock feather, one of the shorter feathers under the wing. And it's really kind of interesting. If you look at this one, they even painted Big Star Auctions on it for me. Anybody guess what this thing is here? I got caught playing with it back here. That's right. We had one of the hours of fun. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. But yeah, if you don't know what this is, I'll tell you in just a minute.
5 in the back. That's 7.5. Oh, no, that's 7.5. That's 7.5.
Out right here at Big Star Auctions pretty early in the morning. I'm usually here around 6 a.m., which is a bit early. We get the guys going, we get the day started, and usually my wife and I will go out to breakfast where we discuss the business at hand, what we're doing for the day, the week, the month, things like that. We like to do that at public restaurants. It's the only time Deb and I ever get to go out and do anything together because we're so busy here. So we try not to do that stuff here in the office, because it gives us a break. It gives us just a little bit of time away. Yeah, baby.
You need to talk to the clerk about how she's clerking today. Look I almost missed that sale right there for $80 because of the way she clerked the sheet.
I see, yeah, okay. Yeah, we got to get her back onto the bottom here and moving up the sheet. We can't.
The half sheet she should have used first out front on the furniture anyway.
Okay, she must have got tied up out there. Anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll get her straightened out. All right, I'll take care of this in just a minute.
That's an $80 sale I would have missed.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm glad you caught it. Thank you. Thanks, Deb. You're just testing us today? Yeah. You are? Okay. All right. Well, we'll get it straightened up. Thank you. Bid against you on it.
You just started me at $50 in this bear trap.
You bet.
All right. 100, not 110, 110. We come back
I'm
110.
out now.
How about 101? Would 101 help you out one time? I got 100, we got 101. One time. There, I knew you did.
Oh, easy bill.
Now, 102, would you go? Sold it $102, number 20. What a great buy that was.
Now, Bill, you know I would do that too.
There's prairie dogs in your backyard, right?
If you don't want the wife getting away, go like this.
All right.
Bigger change. Oh, the chain's too light, huh? But there you go. Thanks a lot, folks. That was a great buy.
All right.
That was a great buy on that.
Thank you. Now comes the fun part of sorting all the bid numbers. Bill made me these lovely little boxes so I could keep everybody separated. And then when they come up to the window, I just pull their number and bring them up and take all their money.
This Debbie, right? Oh, look, color money, look. Matches her eyes. There we go. Well, it's Wednesday night, folks. We want to appreciate you coming here. Remember, there's plenty of money. This is a margarita glass for the big boys.
And this one's for men.
I got a hole in my lip.
Hey, Bill.
I'm not used to margaritas. I'm used to something with a neck on it. 23, yes? Do it. 23, 24, 25. This is like fishing, I tell you. 24, now 5. Pretty please? Once? Twice? Sold at $24. Give me my basket, she said. Once? Twice? Sold at $6, number 5.
Big Star Auctions.
Well, if you haven't figured out what this is, I'm going to show you what it is. They call it a slinky. Now, this was developed by accident by a guy by the name of Richard James. He was a mechanical engineer, and he was trying to develop springs for the instruments on ships to balance them out. And this kind of just fell off of the desk and accidentally kind of did that. And he just, by the next year, he invented it as a toy, and he sold, like in the first 90 minutes, he sold like 900 of these things. So it was like 10 every minute that they were selling. 1945 is when this came out. This one's worth about $10 now. This is the original type, just like that. A slinky. Sorry for your loss.
This woman lost her home in a house fire 2 weeks ago.
If there's anything else,
Please let us know. Anything at all that you can do
she
for
bought
us.
me over the clothes, and I went, no, I want you to take them. I
Yeah,
said, I'll
please.
pay for them. I'll close
You
them
bet.
and we'll pay our client for them.
Again, I'm so sorry.
Thank you so much. My name is Mary Cole. I lost my home a week and a half ago. Everything's gone. We got out with the clothes on our back. Phil and Debbie from Big Star have been fantastic. They've given me clothes and shoes and whatever I need. They've been fabulous.
Flag etiquette usually said if you're going to fly a flag at night, you put a light on it. But after 9/11, that part of the flag etiquette disappeared because they had a fear that flying a flag at night with a light on it identified you as a patriot and made you a target. How was everybody's weekend? How was your weekend, John?
I'm glad to be back. I missed you guys.
You know, you guys do a great job when it comes to helping customers. Once you acknowledge a customer like that, yes, we understand your need, we're going to be right back with you, then they're happy.
Yeah.
And you can pie them off for 10, 15 minutes. Not all day, I mean, but
just as long as they know they're not being
yeah, nobody likes to be ignored.
Joe was selling what John was standing, but Billy never brings me sheets because he never looks at the clerk. He needs to be bored.
Yeah, that's something that you could do a little bit better, Bill, is as you're coming around the ring and stuff like that, all of you, just take a glance over and see where the clerk is at on the sheet.
She gave me the
I saw
okay.
that. I saw that.
and it was like just that short distance.
Yeah.
So for you, Chris, when the customers are up and they want to help with that clerking sheet thing, absolutely not.
Okay.
If Debbie says, give it to me, of course.
Yeah.
You know, of course, you know, you're going to do that. But we always want to avoid giving a customer a clerking sheet. I had an incident about 10 years ago where at the end of the sale, we were missing 3 sheets. Customer grabbed it to help out and all of that, and
It was a city auction.
sheet never made it to the clerk, never made it to the cashier.
Yep.
That's somebody that bought something really expensive, and that cost us, from what we could figure, that cost us that day about $800. Yeah, oh wow. Well, what it was is some of the people that were there that bought some big items, expensive items, wanted to pay and get out of there. Well, they just took the sheet and split. Well, later in the day, you know, afterwards, nobody, you know, they had no control over it. Bright and early in the morning, 6 o'clock.
I ain't coming at
We got a sale to set up, so we'll get that all set up first thing tomorrow morning. If we all get on it really quick, well, I think we can get it all done, get out here kind of early tomorrow. Anything else, guys?
No, it was a great night.
Yeah, it was great.
It was a good night.
Okay, I found a bunch of jewelry that we have to auction today. However, I didn't get to check it first. I have my jeweler's loop, so I have to check to see if it's real diamonds or if it's costume jewelry. These happen to be sterling.
Do you buy some things for yourself?
Well, of course I do, especially when it comes to jewelry. See? Everything on my hand, I bought at Big Star Auctions. Everybody wants to know if I buy stuff. Well, I do.
We're over here at Z Trends. We're getting some new shirts. Come on in and meet the guys.
If you leave me, I won't miss you, and I won't ever take you back. Girl, your memory won't ever haunt me, 'cause I don't love you, and I feel by that. I got some ocean property in Arizona. From my front porch you can see the sea. I got some oceanfront property in Arizona.
Z Trends designed this. I brought this a drawing on a cocktail napkin in here, and I said I want SpongeBob and Auctioneer mixed together. This is what they came up with the first time. I loved it. It was perfect. When I'm out in the field, I wear the Big Star baseball cap. This is for the show. But isn't that beautiful? All right, thanks again. Appreciate it. 50 new shirts. The boys ought to be happy. Another great day, Big Star Auctions. Off we go.
I don't worship.
Who'll start me up at $100 on this truck? 100. Who go 150? 100 bid, now 150, now 150. Would you go 150? Would you go 150? 100 bid, now 150. For this truck with a title, I have a $100 bid. Who go 150? Once? Wow. Twice? Sold $100. Oh my God, yes indeed. Put 100 on it. I look for a $100 bid. 150. Oh my goodness. Who goes 75? 75. Now 100. 100, 125. Huh? Oh my goodness, dear. 100 now 125, now 125. Yes! Would you go 125, 150, 175 your way, sir. Would you go 175? 200, 4 1/4, 4 1/2, 475. What? 475, 500. Sold it, 475 to the guy with the skateboard. You stole the truck, sir. You're gonna give up that skateboard now, aren't you? I have a Kennedy, 1968 silver-proof Kennedy. Give me 2 to go on that. Now 3. Come on, 55. You know you like it. 55, 60. $55 bid, now 60, now 60. Show him who's boss. Go 60. $55 bid, now 60, now 60. When you go 60, 60. You don't even like that guy. Go 60.
You always like that guy.
I'm teasing you. $25 bid, now 30, now 30. When you go 30, 30, 30. Now 35. $30 bid, now 5, now 5. When you go 35, 5, 5, 5, 5. Once, twice. Sold it $30. 513.
John, your security, where's the fish with the abalone?
It's over here. Yeah, that's what the frog over here.
You're supposed to be security.
Yeah, that's right.
And I'm out of lemonade again, so I'm going to the kitchen. She tough sometimes?
Yeah, she can be, yeah. This will be my second year working for Big Star Auctions. It's lots of fun. It is lots of fun. You know, it's state sales, you get to pilfer through other people's stuff and see how they live and see what they collected, and then you get to try to auction it off to other people that maybe they want it now. Kind of cool. I like it.
Somebody bought something. The two guys are going to split it, and he wants to give me an out-of-state check. He wants me to cash a check for $20 so he can pay for the side deal he made. I'm not a bank. I ain't cashing a check out of Missouri for $20 because he made a deal with another customer. I can't do that.
We're Remo and Sandy Sharetta. We're from Yuma here, and a couple of days ago we were at Big Star's competitor, and we found that it was really not someplace we wanted to go. The merchandise was terrible, everything was dirty, it was a mess.
It's all unorganized.
Very unorganized. So we came to Big Star. We like coming to Big Star. We come here almost every week, maybe sometimes twice a week. If I was going to recommend, I would definitely recommend Big Star Auction.
Definitely.
I think it's the only auction house in Yuma to attend.
Look at this. This is a beautiful antique crank telephone. It doesn't work right now. They got a couple of wires loose. My office is here, and all my office, new phone system, new wires, all of it. And while these two young men are standing here and they're going, I said, well, you guys forgot one phone. They go, oh, no, I think we got them all. I said, no, come in my office. And I said, this one's not wired up. They go, that's a telephone. I went, yeah. I said, but I got a couple little wires loose in here, and so I'll let you guys off the hook. But yeah, it's a telephone. I paid $50 for it.
Yeah.
It's worth probably $150, $200. I like it because they're just cool. We've got a beautiful painting from the late 1800s, about 1870, 1880, something like that. We felt that it had quite a bit of value, so we sent all of our information and measurements and everything to Christie's in New York, because they sell fine artwork and all of that. We got a letter back from Christie's, and it was really kind of comical to us. They thanked us a lot for sending us all the information. They pretty much told me it's not worth enough money for them to bother with. They didn't give me a price. They put me to another company that would give me a price on it. But I guess it's not worth $1 million. And I guess they don't pick anything up that's worth less than that, or hundreds of thousands of dollars. But I like it. Yeah. I like it. And I was hoping Christie's liked it and sent me some six-figure number, but they didn't. We're not going to give up on it yet. We still think it's worth at least $5,000-$10,000. I'm thinking. Then just me. I like it. When I leave the ring and there's a live auction going out there and I'm doing something else like right now, I'd have to admit to you, there's a little bit of anxiety. Because I want to be out there. I mean, that's my most favorite time in my industry, is being there crying the sale. So when I have my alternate out there, Mr. Joe out there doing it, yeah, I've always got this ears always tuned in, to kind of keep an eye on it a little bit. Not that I have 100% faith in Joe. It's just, I don't know. I just want to be in the fun. Around here, we got a lot of housekeeping we got to do. Even though we're not auctioning, the work's still got to be done. We keep a clean facility around here, so we're cleaning house today. You need some firewood? Hey, we had some folks drive by down the freeway there, and we get a lot of exposure. They saw this water truck right here. They turned right back around. They called me up. I bought this water truck last year to water the yard. We don't use it that much. He said, how much? I said, give me $2,000. He said, sold. It's an old C700 Ford water truck. Runs good, but it's just an old horse here, and they're going to take it to Phoenix. Love being along this interstate. We get a lot of attention here. Come on by. I found a real interesting thing. I'm going to give you a little side up. I'm only going to show you this side because it tells you what it is on the other side. Well, did you figure out what it was? Well, come to the turn of the century, you found these all over the West. That's right, it's Uncle Sam's Hotel in the Arizona Territory of Yuma, Arizona. 12 beautiful young ladies to assist you. That's right, folks, it's a brothel coin. There you go. One genuine Yuma brothel coin. It's worth about 15 bucks. So, isn't that kind of interesting? Yeah. I don't know where Uncle Sam's hotel was in Yuma. It could have been on one of the river boats that ran up and down the road, river there. It could have been one of the little shacks down in Old Town. I know this didn't come out of Pearls, which was a very notorious brothel in the very early days of Yuma. I would say this is probably right at about 1890, 1880, turn of the century, 1900, somewhere around there. How often do you see one of these? This is an authentic Navajo hand-woven rug. This is right out of New Mexico. There's a lot of books out there on authentic Navajo blankets like this that tell you exactly what this means. This was probably made, probably in the mid-40s, 50s, somewhere around there. We sell these across the block anywhere from about 75 to 150, 200 bucks. Hey, hon, do you have a minute that I can talk to you? Come, I want to show you something. During my career, I've bought a lot of things off of the block, and this just happens to be one of the things that came across the block. We paid a fair price for it. I think we paid about $150 for it, which was really fair for us. This side was broken completely off of it, and I had it repaired. So Jim did a real nice job on it. You wouldn't even know. So we bought this piece, and we're going to give it to our son and daughter-in-law as a housewarming gift up in Colorado. They're really going to enjoy this in their foyer. We've been married for 14 years, but Debbie and I have been together for about 20 years. Deb was a real savior to me. I was a single man. I had a 3-year-old little boy. You know, when Deb met me at first, I wasn't interested in getting another relationship or anything like this.
You tried to run me off, but I wouldn't go away.
I did.
When I was going to college full time, and I was over to friends of mine's house, and Bill showed up over there, and as soon as he left, I started asking my friend, I said, is he married? Is he single? Is he what? And she goes, why? And I said, he's going to be mine. It's got my name all over him.
So the next time I run into her, say at the same friend's house, she's in the kitchen cooking, and she turns around and she's got biscuit dough all over her hands, and she's going, I'm making biscuits and gravy. You want to play? She goes like this, I went, yeah, I want to play. I don't know, maybe it's not appropriate, but we've been together a very long time.
Forever.
And Debbie's the only mother my son's really ever known. She took care of him. Couldn't ask for a better woman. I have another little crock pot and an indoor grill. I'm now 7.5. Better than 7.5, not 7.5. You got about 6 one time. 550. Number 550. 785. Number 785. I have this big hutch right here. Nice big vintage hutch. Who's gonna go ahead and give me 5 on the vintage hutch? Oh, is that what it is? It's a James Bond license plate. Very nice. Yeah, the big one, where you can't see the spies from this one. All right, on the vintage aluminum sign right here. Who's going to give me 5 on that sign? Look for 5. Who's going to give me 25 on that? 25, thank you. Now 30. 25, not 30, not 30. When you go 30, 30, 30, 30. 35, 40 to you. When you go 40, 40. Now 45, 45. Now 50. 50, now 52 and a half. It's the price of a beer.
Inside the trunk, we pulled out an Independent Sunday magazine with Kennedy from the assassination. Kennedy murdered, San Diego Union.
Donc
several others. Monday proclaimed as day of mourning. LBJ
you
takes
never
reign.
saw that before?
No, we didn't know they were in there.
Yeah.
And we just pulled them out of there.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it was a good thing.
It's a 110 watt jade tanning bed. It's practically brand new, folks. We're going to sell it with a very small reserve. This thing costs almost $3,000, folks. Who give me 300? I look for a $300 bid. When you go 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, you put me on the money. He wants it for 300. I look for a $300 bid. When you go 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, Somebody put me on money. What do you say? How about 100 start? I look for 100 on the bid when you go 1. 100. Okay, 150 the reserve. 200. Go 175. When you go 175, 160. 160. Who'll go 170? We're giving away a body browner today. 160 now, 170 now, 170. When you go 170 once, twice. Sold it $160. I should say stole it $160. Number 84. That's a $3,000 plan bid right there. You made the best deal of the day, sir. Thank you very much. Yep, it's gone. Your number again? 84. 84. $160. Oh my goodness. Okay, on this slot machine right here being sold with reserve, folks. We're gonna go ahead and start off at 250. Who'll go 300? 3.5. 400 your way. Would you go 400? How about? Would you go? That is TG. 400. We're selling this slot machine. Who go 425? 400 bid now 425. Now 425. Would you go 425 once? Twice? Sold it $400. Your way, sir. Number 10. That's a hell of a buy. Hell of a buy. Here we go. On this toolbox right here, it is being sold with reserve. Remember, you're looking at $2,500 worth of value here. We're going to start at 500. We'll go 6. $500 bid now 6. Now 6. 7. Would you go 8? 7.5? Come on. If you go 7.5, you're going to own a toolbox. Once. Twice. That's what it takes. 7.5. We're selling this toolbox. We'll go 800. 7.5 now 8. Now 8. Would you go 800? Would you go 800 once? Twice? Congratulations, sir. What's your number? Number 87, $750. Somebody call the sheriff. What a buy that one. What? Everybody's making great deals in here, aren't we? You bet. Thanks a lot. Let's come around the corner.